Hello, lovely people. It's Cara here, and I am so mad. And I am today sad to announce that this is the last of my summer makes. Oh, it's true. Summer is coming to an end, and therefore I need to be realistic. However, there is no sadness in the news that I'm going to France to see my daughter. So what does seamstress do? Of course, she flies into a panic about the fact that she just hasn't got a thing to wear. We absolutely know this is not true because you have all seen my wardrobe. And therefore, I am delighted to announce that although this may well be the last of my summer makes, I can throw some energy into the plans that I had, some of which you've heard of me talk about before, but I was kind of running it out of a little bit of enthusiasm to make them because, let's face it, there is no sun shining outside. But hey, there is sun shining in the Vendée. So I am going to the Vendée and therefore I can make the things. I don't know, there'll be sun here next year. There may be. So I'm very excited. Today, just in case you're wondering, and maybe you haven't seen it, this is the fabric that I received in last month's, let me think now, July's Little Miss So-and-so All Set to Sew box. It's so special. And this is actually a Lady McElroy fabric, and I made the free t-shirt dress even from unfettered patterns. But enough of this. Oh, so excited. So you will recognize this fabric. You will, because you are very kind and you watch my videos all the time. So I'm delighted to tell you, ta-da! The Stitch Bird dress has finally been cut out. Look at this. It's ready to go in this glorious fabric that this is a single gauze. I think they described it as double gauze, but I don't think it's double. It's very single. But it is a gauze nonetheless, or maybe it's a cheesecloth. Who knows what the definition is. But look at this jolly fabric. Finally, it is coming to fruition. So I'm looking forward to making that. I've got my ironing board here, very unglamorously set up so that I can lean on those. Let me put a photo of the Stitch Bird dress in here, and I'll put the name on here. I love this dress. I recently made it in toweling. I have it in a lovely viscose, and if it's going to be hot in France, then this to throw on, I may well take my previous version as well actually. I remember from being really in hot countries before, you just don't really want anything touching your skin, do you? You just want to be as breathable as possible. So I think that's going to be a really lovely, lovely feature. Very lightweight fabric. It's got a beautiful V with this amazing flat pleat at the front, and then you've got the crossover feature at the back, which is just lovely. And it has pockets, which I hope I remembered to cut out now that I think about it, but I'm certain I did, so I should trust the process. Let's have a bit of a major cutting out session, as you'll see lots of bits of pieces here. But I always want to, on my channel, give you faith that if I say I'm going to do something, I'm going to, and very often I do. So welcome if you're new here. I've had lots of lovely new subscribers from all around the world, so welcome on board. I am talking at pace today, which I know some of you love. I don't dilly-dally in my plans, and I am always making stuff because it brings me such joy. And if you're one of those subscribers, I believe there are about 40% of you that are nervous to click the subscribe button. Please do. It's completely free. There's a little bell icon whilst you're there, so you don't miss out on any content from my channel. So I love to know that you're here, and as my community grows, so does the sharing of ideas. So don't be shy. Leave me a comment down below. So next, you may well recognise this colour fabric. From a recent fail of mine actually. I actually cut out the trousers from the Esti set. In this, I wanted to trial them in the 3/4 length. I actually didn't like the fabric at all, and here I am cutting out the remainder of the fabric to make another Esti set. Why my brain didn't just come up with cut them into shorts whilst you're there, Cara, I have no idea. This is probably because I didn't have a trip to the Vendée on the horizon, so I'm a little bit cross with myself now because I think I just cast them off to the what a nightmare gods, the nightmare fabric gods. And so I'm going to give them another shot. This is because somewhere here, I think it's just hanging up here. I don't know if you can see that, just out of shot. Ah, oh my word, the whole lot's going to come flashing down. I got this lovely fabric from Fabric Godmother. It's pink and exactly this colour. So, no, I can't reach that. So I'm determined to have something to wear that with. And also, I had like a 2.5 metre piece left languishing. So I have cut out the Esti because you know I love it. And I am absolutely addicted to having ow! That hurt. That was a pin. I'm absolutely addicted to having cord sets. So here lieth another pair of Estes, but these are the long versions. And the reason I cast into the sands of time the previous Esti, that really hurt, is because it was a 3/4 length that just did not suit me, and I love the length of the Esti trousers. And if you're thinking, why, Cara, why do this to yourself? It's because this fabric again is so lightweight that I'm absolutely confident that when it is late 20s, early 30s in France, even if it's raining and humid, this fabric is so lightweight, it's quite sheer, that I'm just going to go for it. So that is Esti cut out, ready to go in this lovely rust colour. From reference, I cut out a size, let's have a look here, 1, 2, 3, 4. I make a size 5 in the Esti with no alterations whatsoever, and I don't experience the gaping. Now, I am blessed with the chest, let's just put it out there, so maybe that helps with the lack of gaping at the top. A number of you asked me about that a number of times, and I think this will be Esti number 3, maybe 4, maybe even 5, and I haven't had any gaping to date. Are you keeping up with me so far? Am I going too quickly? That's 6.5 minutes. I'm 3 items in. Speed ideas and speed sewing. But can I just reassure you that although I sew fast, I sew with detail, and I sew with love and accuracy and so on. If you're new around here, you might think, oh my word, I mean, this is a t-shirt that you just made last Friday. It's a glorious bag that you made only a couple of weeks ago. You know there's 2 more bags there. I wish I'd known earlier on in my life that I was a speed sewer. I don't know why, it is my thing. Some people cook, some people run. I wish I did both of these. They're far more useful than sewing, but it brings me such joy. So I'm gonna go with it. And I know that these things will all be made, along with everything else lovely that I have made recently. So fear not. I hope my microphone is being kind to me. You know what? I'm just going to pause the video there and make sure I haven't just recorded all of this with no sound. No good. I'm delighted to announce that you can actually hear me, which of recent edits hasn't always been the case. What are you going to do? Okay, so my very dear friend Angela and I, Angela from Devon Threadtails, that is, we met in London quite recently, and she was wearing the most divine jumpsuit, the Avenir jumpsuit by Friday Pattern Company, and I just said to her, immediately said, oh my word, I love your outfit. If I can find a photo on Instagram or something that she shared, I may well share it here. But it was just so lovely, so comfortable looking. I thought I really would like one of those. Now I can't say that I will take this particular outfit to France, but it is still a summery outfit, and I have thrown caution to the wind because I don't think I've got a viscose. I'm looking up there because that's where my fabric stash is. I don't think I've got a viscose that is suitable for that project. So I do have a number of viscose jerseys that I have in large quantities, and this is the fabric. I bought this fabric from the Birmingham rag market. Oh, sadly that'll be 2 summers ago now. It was an absolute steal. I reckon if it was £5 or £7 for 3 meters, then I remembered that well, because it was cheap as chips, but it's not cheap in terms of its quality. It is incredibly lightweight, so it's definitely a summer weight viscose, but it's just divine. And if I'm hoping I've got a piece I can show you. It's a border print. Let me just work this out a second. Let me see if I can show you a piece that is got the border on it. So that is the bottom of this fabric. So it's got a border print, which is, I just love a border print really. So I'm going to cut this out so that the pattern placement, I'll put the stock photo of the Avenir here, so that this border print is at the bottom of each of the feet, or legs, not feet, that's mad. And then sort of a band around the waistband, because I thought it would be quite a nice way of breaking that up. That's my vision anyway. And it might be a nice travelling outfit, but for those of you experienced motorway service stations, maybe getting in and out of a jumpsuit isn't the way to go, although it will be a very relaxing outfit. Secret pyjamas all the way. But I may well pop this into my suitcase in case there is a not so warm day in France. My daughter obviously is living there at the moment. She's working for Eurocamp, and she did say that there are some days that are very rainy and some days that are not as warm. So yeah, maybe this could be, I'm certainly going to make this up and go for it. This beautiful fabric is actually the fabric I bought with Angela. Sorry, brain fell out then. And I asked you lovely people what I should make with it. And I had a Lois stroke Seasons of East New York dress sort of toss up. Yes, I did. Actually, I have got a piece of viscose that I could have made the Avenir out of. Oh yes, I do. It's a red and white swirls, because that's what the debate was. Do I make the Seasons of East in this and an Esti in the other piece of fabric? But I have elected to make and I think you all said this actually, oh no, actually, you all said to make the Lois, because at the time, when I put that question to you all, the Seasons of East dress wasn't even the thing. So the Seasons of East Summer in New York dress, I'll put the stock photo here, has just stolen my heart, because some lovely, Nicola, my boss at Little Miss So-and-so, made it. So I'm going to make the Seasons of East New York dress out of this, and I'm hoping, although I think I've got 3 meters, I might be able to make a sneaky Esti set. So just the shorts and a t-shirt with some jiggery pokery. That's my vision, because I did really want to make an Esti set out of this, and I am utterly addicted to Estis. I tell you what, next summer when I get all my summer clothes out, I genuinely am not going to have anything left to make ever in the whole world. I think I say this to myself every summer. I genuinely do have a lot of beautiful clothes that just bring me such joy, and I actually do wear them all. Luckily for me, I need to wear my own clothes for work, and as a practice manager, so something like this is going to be office attire, and I need to invent loads more hours in the day to wear all my other outfits, but I do genuinely love wearing them. And I think a short set actually could be a daytime or nighttime attire, so pyjamas or daytime. And I don't mind that I might end up mixing the two, or maybe I'll end up wearing it in France as a daytime outfit and then sort of repurpose it to be pyjamas here. I don't know, but that's the plan, so I'm really looking forward to that. And then I had a whole load of, well, at least 2.5 meters of a double gauze. I think it's actually described as cheesecloth, and I bought this from Barry's last year. And I really wanted to have a pair of black trousers for the summer, because I don't have any. So yes, again, I've made an Esti set. Oh my word, what a stuck record. But it's so flexible. Look at all the little lovely tops that I've got. And the Esti, and I'll put my own photo in here of one of my Esti sets, because there are many. I actually don't like strappy tops. I know, it's mad, and I've made loads of them, but the Esti suits me down to the ground, because it's really high at the front and really high at the back. And because I'm a lady of a certain chest size, little strappy t-shirt things just don't do it for me. I used to wear loads of them. I always hated them. They just make me look enormous. I'm pretty uncomfortable about having like lots of cleavage on show. I want to protect this part of my décolletage, I think it's called, that delicate bit of skin. And so that the level of that is really high. And also I've got a horrible curved spine, and therefore I don't like the curvature of my back. So this is why I am making lots of these tops, because I bet if you counted up how many sort of Primark, Topshop, I don't know, I can't think of a single branded high street name, I don't know, Zara, etc., top that you've got that's got just basically straps, you'll have loads of them. I don't have loads of them because I got rid of them all, but I do have a number of these now. So I had quite a lot of this fabric. So yes, I have made a complete, or I will be, sorry, making a complete Esti top, but I had a small remnant left, and so I think I have cut out, yes, I have cut out a Tammy handmade, oh my word, I've made those of these as well. What's the name of this t-shirt? What is it called? Oh my word, it's gone completely out of my head. Naya. Naya t-shirt. It's actually quite short, without bashing my, it actually comes to my belly button is there, so that's actually quite short. But I thought, well, what's the point in leaving a languishing, a tiny remnant? So you can see there, that's the placement of the bust darts. And I will use bias binding to finish the bottom, so you're not losing anything in the bottom band, and you know, making a hem of any kind. And again, I could use this as pajamas. I'm pretty sure I've scooped out the neckline on that, because the one I made with the lovely fabric godmother, which I haven't shown you yet actually, will be going on holiday with me, hopefully, because that's a beautiful, lovely, lightweight viscose. And let's hope the trousers work out really well on that. I so wish I'd kept the 3/4 length and cut them into shorts. Just super annoying, super annoying, because the fabric is so lightweight that I don't think I'm even going to put pockets on the back, although it's handy to have the pockets on the back, because you know which is the back and the front now, which is my only thing about the Esti set. I may interface the outside edge before that was one of the reasons I didn't like them, because the pockets didn't work and stuff. But stop rattling on, Cara, talking to yourself like you've not got anyone watching. There's quite a few thousand people watching, hopefully. So yes, Esti set, and that, well, actually that's not too bad, is it? You're all looking at me going, are you crazy? That's like almost a season's worth of sewing for some people. I know, this is true, but for me, honestly, that's you know, a week or so's worth of sewing for me. Yeah, it's cycling season. My husband loves to watch cycling. I love to sew. My husband loves to cycle. I love to sew. It's a happy world. It's a happy life. Oh, I'm so excited. I am so excited. I can't wait to go and see my daughter, and I cannot wait to sew these things up. And I aim to get a video out to you whilst I'm away, sharing my holiday wardrobe, I guess, of which these things will be in it. So I hope you enjoyed that. I know it was a really swift video. Sometimes that's not a bad thing, but I hope you keep staying safe and well. I'd love to hear your thoughts on what you do when you're so thrown into a suddenly going somewhere hot, and what your favourite things are that I've got planned here. So I love to hear from you. You know this. Don't forget to subscribe. Give me a good old thumbs up, please. The more interaction you have with my channel, the more it helps my channel grow. So stay safe and well. Speak to you soon. Bye. Oh, happy holidays. Yay.